A 14-year-old is dead after he became ill while working with his teammates at Camp Blanding this morning. William Sjogren was a ninth grader. News 4 Jax has confirmed his father is a state trooper with the Florida Highway Patrol. The football team left Indian River County yesterday and began practice today at the Florida National Guard training facility in Clay County, 200 miles away. We have three reporters looking into this heartbreaking death tonight. We begin with Channel 4's Adrian Moore, who is live at Camp Blanding.
Tom, we know that this team is already on its way back home this evening. And between the heat and the humidity today, we know it was about 85 degrees when William Sjogren told his coaches that he wasn't feeling well. Tonight, doctors say heat-related illnesses are very common here in Florida, and the risk goes up even more when you're exercising outside and the temperature is above 80 degrees.
I got a football player at a camp that suffered from some heat issues.
Okay, is he awake?
I believe so, yes. They got water on it, kind of cool him down.
Okay. Don't cool him down. Don't cool him down too rapidly. A little bit of cool water, something's fine. He was conscious. About how old is this person?
14, 15.
Panic on the field as coaches from Sebastian River High School describe the fragile state of 14-year-old William Sjogren Jr.
Okay, has he vomited or anything like that?
Has he vomited at all? Yeah, he vomited earlier.
As his 45 teammates watched in terror, first responders rushed the ninth grader to the hospital.
He was transported after CPR was attempted unsuccessfully. He was pronounced dead at the hospital in Bradford County, which is a Shands facility.
Dr. Stephen Lucy, the head physician at Jacksonville University, explains the dispatcher's advice to cool Sjogren down slowly.
Well, they may have been worried that the person would collapse due to some type of a heart arrhythmia, because that is another reason for sudden death in athletes.
While it's unclear if Sjogren, who was a homeschooled athlete, had any pre-existing conditions, Dr. Lucy says there are some things that can make a person more susceptible to heat.
I think people can be more susceptible to heat if they're overweight, and you know, sometimes we like our linemen to be 300 pounds, but that still makes them more susceptible to heat problems.
While the medical examiner's results may not be released for several more days, Dr. Lucy says this tragedy should serve as a reminder to all schools to make sure their student athletes stay hydrated.
You can't prevent yourself from overheating. You can prevent yourself from being dehydrated by prehydrating, drinking before the activity, drinking during the activity even before you're thirsty.
Now, we did reach out to the school district there in Sebastian for comment on tonight's tragedy, and they told us that they were deeply saddened to hear about the loss of this 14-year-old football player. They also say that they're going to have grief counselors standing by at the school for any student who may need one. Reporting live tonight in Clay County, Adrian Moore, Channel 4, the local station.
Adrian, did Dr. Lucy tell you whether it's possible that William Sjogren may have overhydrated during football camp?
That's something in particular that we did ask Dr. Lucy, Tom, and he says that it's extremely rare and unlikely that that could have happened in this case. He says a lot of young athletes like this 14-year-old don't have access to that much water when they're out on the football field. He says 99% of student athletes are actually dehydrated most of the time. Of course, we're going to have to wait for those results from the medical examiner. Tom.
Adrian Moore reporting live to us tonight from Clay County. Thank you, Adrian.